Hello, hello! Been quite a while since I done a stream or anything, but don't know how long I'll go today. But I couldn't resist. The fact that there's a Toku event happening in Final Fantasy, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take part in that. I might do some stories, some other things, but really don't have much else going on. So let's get going, guys. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the best today, so I probably won't be super talkative, but I'll give it an honest try. But anyone that knows me knows I'm a pretty big Toku fan. So tokusatsu is truly a passion. I can get into very long and heavy conversations about Toku. If I had any friends that cared about tokusatsu, you know what I mean? I can go weeks, months, years, days. Right, there we go. But yeah, things on my end, I would say things are going bad, but I wish they're going better. Like, it's a time where nothing's going bad, but I'm just in a stage where I'm trying to figure things out still. So yeah, not going to be a big, exciting day, I don't think. I I've been struggling a little bit with real life things, honestly. But I saw Toku, and I love tokusatsu. I I I I have to. Let's see. I can see the argument for Sentai, but I definitely see Kamen Rider here. I could like I know I hear a lot of people say Power Rangers, but I can see the common more of a Kamen Rider aspect to this suit. But the other thing is, it's only a single person, so it's more likely to be a Kamen Rider than a whole team, which would be a Sentai. Trust me, I could ramble about this. Alright, this part of the quest is done. It's also been like one of those weeks where I wish things were better than they were, honestly. I went on a family trip that was exhausting, for lack of better words. Like, it was good to see the family and all, but it was exhausting. This event can't be skipped. Any duty banging stuff. No, it's not extreme delay, I'm just slow today. Well, this guy's clearly doing something a little sussy. Oh, it's no longer waiting. I think we screwed something up. No, I'll choose the damn option. Why not? Yeah, I encouraged him. I think I encouraged him. I think I did something good for once. So, I know we're gonna have to help both anyways, right? So, let's just go top to bottom. Well, those are the same thing. There was really an option there. Fluids help, especially when you're walking in a hot sun, so that's what I'll say. Common sense. This fantasy works different from the real world. the party maps. Is there anything interesting? Not really. I've always wanted to check these days. Oh, are we having a fight? Stop. Oh, sock person. Bleh. Too soon. uh, in my personal D&D game that I'm a player, I play the sock boy. And he just recently died. So I'm like, oh, a sock boy, and I'm like, sadness. And this is where I get involved, right? Not so fast. If someone jumps into the rescue again, that fire I just said should be snuffed out. We need to think of a way to help him that doesn't involve doing all the heavy lifting. But I'm a protagonist! The one thing against the common rider thing is he's not kicking. Oh, yes, he is! It's common rider. I was like, I keep saying it looks like Kamen Rider, but it ain't kicking, and then it started kicking, and then it's now suddenly Kamen Rider. I'm good with that. But yeah, recently dying in D&D is just a feeling I'm not used to. So I had a very weird conflicting feeling. You know what I mean? There we go. Mission complete. I got the tokusatsu. That was pretty fun. That's pretty enjoyable. I'm not going to stop here because, let's be real, I have just got here. I will do the next part of the Warrior Quest line because I can do 2 of them right now. So why not do a little of this and a little of that? Alright, find Broken Mountain and see what's up with that. I like, you know what? We can do a little something for the warrior because, hey, it's just one that happens to be ready for some things. I really don't have a reason. It just happens to be one of the ones that has something. Well, I do remember you, Jager. The sole warrior to tame her inner beast. I started to think what might happen had you not been there to save us from ourselves. You know, the particular nature of the forces revealed, as well as the consequences of losing control for even a moment. The beast does not scalpel to discriminate between friend or foe, and if given free rein, will last out at both. I have pulled out countless tombs in search of knowledge of how to tame the beast within, as you did, but my efforts have thus far proven fruitless. All I have found are ridiculous tales of techniques that the author could be believed would make a regular himself cower in fear. There is often told tales of legendary warriors to inspire youth. So there are no truth to those in yours? Quiet. There are descriptions of techniques used by the heroes of Mythful Heart, but the details are difficult to swallow. No warrior, alive or dead, can rip up a harmless arm with his bare hand. The tales are filled with similar outrageous accounts, brother. It would have been a waste of time to investigate the reality when we know so little of how to tame the inner beast. Besides, you know as well as I that Mifo Heart is not more than a fairy tale hero. What if I could prove Mifo Heart was flesh and blood? Will you be willing to continue your studies then? Never did he stray from the path of the warrior. Even in the years took their toll. Axe in hand, Silvertear Falls, he would go. Never to return. Which means if he's truly lived, there may be something that which proves it. Keep your axe sheltered, Gorg. Well met, Jacob. My thanks for showing that my old friend here lives to learn from his mistakes, although it seems the lesson didn't stick for long. Rich here has been kind enough to keep my brother busy with work and assist me during my recovery. Anything to keep a former comrade out of trouble. As for these stories, far-fetched as they seem, I would be so quick to dismiss them. Lest we forget, Jago has more than a few legendary accomplishments to her name. Well, if by chance he found proof of Mifo Heart's existence, I would reconsider, but leave my brother out of it. I may not be ready to copy you, but I'll give you advice where to start. Seek out the Stone Society. I'm certain they know something of Mifo Heart's final journey. All the way over here. Should be easy. I don't think I need those anymore because that event is over. I think that's what I understand. I don't know, I'm not too smart. I ain't dumb, but I ain't a genius. One thing I have never claimed once in these streams that I was a genius. Never once I have made that claim. I would advertise myself as a dumbass, but I would. I, I am not a complete dunce eater, but I never will claim I am the smartest person in any room. I can be a smart person in a room, but smartest, probably not. Probably like what? Maybe top 7? Yeah, I'd say I'd be on the top 7. Go? Yeah, I don't feel like fighting you today, so I'm all good. I found proof of existence. We found proof of potential existence. Yeah, the greater is actually described. To think, a beast who tastes this steel. So this proves Smithheart is more than a mere campfire story. With a steel heart and his legendary techniques, we have strength to slay even the strongest of beasts by the dozen. If Riverheart's feats are indeed possible, then the knowledge of how he performed them would provide invaluable in restoring the warrior's reputation. You can show the people of Erosia the true potential of the warrior. Sorry! No small number of them would feel compelled to take up the axe. Indeed, it could prove a great boon for our cause. Very well. I will return my tomes and scour them for any passage relating to Mythful Heart. Mind you, ancient techniques may rouse in a beast like nothing before. Of that I have no doubt. Which is why you must not take your training lightly. When I cover more information, you must needs be ready. Saint. So I'm not the most engaged right now. Like I said, I have been feeling pretty rough. Already something decent. Already a fight. He was overcome by his inner peace. Wait, again? We only fought him. Go. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you in that. Through that. Go. Beating the basin. Boom. Gotta stay close. Gotta keep hitting all the time. Go. There we go. Defeat him for round 2. Out of how many? Who knows? Jacob, speak to me. I caught you like when your fireball landed, you and my brother collapsed. What happened, Jacob? Do you remember anything? Your enemy slashed out as it was trying to escape? I see. The lingering numbness is likely your body recovering from the shock. Otherwise, you feel unharmed and in full control of your faculties. Apologies, Jago. Once again, I lost control. I have already tended to my brother's wounds. He needed more. As expected, my brother yet lacks the strength to control his inner beast. As you may have guessed, I called you both here to see if my fears were unfounded. I do not listen to give you cause to worry, brother, but when the beast soars, my mind grows clouded. My will falters. Or perhaps I remain silent to avoid facing the bitter truth. Who would trust a protector that could turn on them at any moment? It pains me to do this. I cannot allow you to accompany Dago any longer. The risk is far too great to you both. Perhaps it's the best way to continue this conversation in the safety of Crown Bronze Lake. God damn it! Jago, you've grown so much stronger, but I hardly grown at all! Boy, nothing so far. Okay. You're taking the slow approach. Alright, seems like I'm ready for another Dark Knight quest. Like I said, going slow and easy today. But yeah, unfortunately, it has been rough. And hell, even in streaming, I feel like I've been having difficulty just even connecting these days. Because to stream, you want to connect to somebody. You want somebody to be watching. It's like when somebody goes, oh, you're doing this for the views? To an extent, yeah, everybody is. If you do any type of content creation, you're not going to find a person who doesn't want to be seen. I always kind of hate the mindset that I feel some people try to take the more high ground on of, well, I do this for the art or whatever. And to a point, probably yeah. But I also do it to get seen, right? That's how I kind of feel. The idea that you're making a bad moral judgment because you want to be seen, that seems kind of asinine. Because that's kind of the name of the game. It's like when somebody's like, oh, somebody is playing this game or saying this thing for views. Well, welcome to Twitch, YouTube, and any other entertainment site out there. All of them, to the point, is for the views. Alright, let's continue the story. This one's been, I've been thinking, Shago. Richard liked a spiritual presence in that divine. Hence why he suggests he had a portrait of dragon's blood. Regardless of the cost, he does hold some affinity to the dragons. She would never be safe here in this court. If being the operated world, of course, we need to know for certain which means we must. It would not be easy, I realize. The demons are not won't to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Iscard. You have spoken to the leaders, I beg your pardon. I do not think you would so rapidly admit it. Very well, pray the lead, Jager. My stomach's acting up. So I guess he is probably a floor higher. Oh, it even tells me. I mean, I was paying attention the whole time. Alright, there I'm up there. So I talked to a dragon about somebody with dragon blood. With two dragon-like species. Oh, thou keepest cares. Company mortal. I see. I trust thy word. Thy companions are unknown to me. A token then for them to declare their intent. I'd have them cut up to bring it to me. But if the breaths which are drawn by the fragrance. Right, the gathering flowers for the dragon. No point in questioning it. Regular Switzerland's north here together. You take the south. Oh, by the way, is there... Oh, no nearby currents, so we're good for a while. We mostly just have quests recorded so then I can fly again, right? Theoretically. Fine enough. I didn't realize I could use the compass. I was just finding most of these coordinate stuff naturally. I'm just saying I have that, like, intellect, that brains, yeah, that smartness. As everybody knows, I'm a smart guy. I am definitely smart. Without doubt, a smart person. Indeed, truly intelligent. So... don't know what I bumped into. But why not fight? Man, dog fights are very flashy. And that's not a criticism, that's a compliment. There we go. Don't even know what quest I'm doing right now. Oh, okay, dude. Ah! He lost. But I win. Ah! He also lost. I win. Ah! We all lost. Oh, it's probably one of those default quest ones. Whatever, it's on the way, it's dealt with. I didn't miss it, I got it done. There we go. Boom. Heal them all. The epic battle against these! My god. Yeah, I do a lot of metafink when it comes to preparing for long-term game jobs and all that stuff. Do I think of the meta in that time? Yeah, you kind of have to. Once again, I don't think I do it super bad, but you kind of have to do it, right? Alright, time to see if me friends are not dead. I'll be honest, the map design here is hard for me to tell where things are sometimes. But I don't know if it's the map or me being dumb. That's the struggle. Is it me or is it the map? Who's truly the dumbass in this situation? So, Mistress, welcome, Blade. You've come to me? The fence is fine. I see now. We seek no call, O ancient one. Only answers. Come forward, child. There you are, my beloved. How long Has it been since we soared through the mist? What did you say? Silence, Dark One! He lives in you, child. The blood of my beloved flowers strong in thy veins. Yet mingled as it is, 'tis not thee who partook in his essence. Were it not so, thou would have been overcome. Thy father's deep spelt their own becoming. Then it's true. The Temple Knights knew. They will never stop. They cannot. Even if we flee Isgard. If we could but harness the abyss. Thou speaks strange, Dark One. What dost thou seek? Thou in thy Valcor, thou standest apart from thy child. The foliar youth, even a tiny being who falls in the midst of some hour, knows a better way. But who? No more, Dark One, no more. Farewell, child. Fly free for us. Goodbye, and thank you. There's not more of us here to Isgard. There's nothing more of us here to Isgard. Leave me to summer, Dark One. My beloved frightens me. Oh, what type of quest do you have? Oh, okay. Not too worried about that. Man, the music keeps trying to go hard, and I'm trying to be chill, bro. Alright, so I disappeared right in front of my eyes. I swear, everyone's all terrible with people with ADHD. This changes nothing. I saw off the protector. I mean to have open, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who defy the will to hell. She found us! Raisa knows she will find a few friends here. Best who obeyed his grace, for we shall never be forsaken. One day, I, using the Claremont, shall walk in her halls, and you shall answer for your deeds. Will you stand before her and claim you were righteous? That it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination? Repent of your sins and surrender it to me. The fury may yet spare your souls. Yours is a righteous cause, to never go to death for her parents' deeds. This is the will of Harwin? Yes. Yes, it is. If you do not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I'll make you all a final offer. Submit to a trial by combat. Survive and may go in peace. Fail, it is mine. Refuse, and I'll put this tavern to the torch, and have the heads of every man, woman, and child here. Man, this god sucks! Anyone who dares to harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you. We'll never conceive this here and now, but I wager your man at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady, you shall have your trial. I shall send a message with details. Mother, wait! I should have cut out your tongue. Well, what the seven hells is going on? She told them to take me. She said I wasn't hers, that I was. Why did you tell me that this was all your mother's doing? I bred for you. They died for you. We had a right to know. I didn't mean for. God damn it all! Leave us, Jacob. I need time to think. Alright, Abyssal Drain. Let's take a look at that. Restores health. And I think I put. Yeah, I think I'll put this here. Alright, there we go. I should consider it, but last I have learned the whole truth, attend me, Drake. You have a right to know. For Kansas races, the sons and daughters of healthcare have pledged themselves to the torch, so devoted, so their faith are. They will to possess of great powers within the county. For a time, Countess de Carmont was supposed to do the same, and when her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That's until years later, when the Inquisitors came, informed the Grand Judge Inauguration that they put that her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with all the allegations, he brought a vial to his lips to complete his transformation. Once he finally heard the crowd was decades in the making. The Temple Knight slew him and tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Rakara walked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness, what monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death? You mustn't go. They'll kill you. They'll kill us anyways if we don't. I know what I'm doing. Well, I have a plan. Jacob, recall your dragon's words with we told the dark arts that we are tiny beings. We know a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhaps we can stand against Lady Yarkus and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest idea who the tiny beings might be. Go. And when it tells me to go back, I'll actually stay here and move the main plot forward because, you know, today we have a go. We'll finish the Dark Knight storyline, damn it. Welcome home, Kupo. The third one must be which makes the big one said, right? Yes, I presume you are one of the tiny beings whom the dragon spoke. Well, say something to the Moogle. Well, I'm sick of this away. You tell me to talk, but you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When you put your back... When I put you back together so you could do it again? You take me halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself. You tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, sake? Tell me the real reason. Like, of course it's for your sake. But you certainly have a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I saw you the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's all like that, Maka. And you, say something, damn you. I think we got decided the whole darkness concept, Kupo. Yeah, edgelords. Honest and powerful emotions, or some such. Yes, I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Not a simple name, I know, but simple times. Anyways, Mog had a penchant for dancing and... Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Kupo. Everything. The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just have to figure out what he meant by it. Better late than ever, Kupo. Master Mugi will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 strings of our teeth. Hop to it, Kupo. I fail to see what the purpose solves, but fine. You have your parents' problem. Oh, Cole can stay here with us by your way. Let's go, Jager! Careful, will you? Dude was like, oh, I figured out you guys have a bunch of edgewords. We've all had our edgeword days. Some still say I still live mine. Officer, I would not call myself an edgeword, but I at one point may or may not have taken on edgeword language, behavior, and etc. I do laugh when people like, hey, same when it's a funny kid saying something dumb and edgy, and it's like, man, it's a kid. You probably said something just as bad or probably worse. Alright, said dumb, edgy things. Oh, hell yeah. And if somebody pretends they never said anything that would hurt people's feelings, you probably did, and you did know you did. But it's also not something to be super ashamed of, because, let's be real, probably everyone you know has said something dumb. Like, let's not pretend nobody has never said anything ever dumb. Hell, I'm so thankful I didn't get anything like a Twitter or Facebook or anything when I was a kid, because, let's be real, I probably said dumb things, and what was it? I don't even know. It's been so freaking long. But I most definitely probably said something dumb. Oh, what was it? Well, probably something that I don't think about. I don't know. I don't self-prosecute all the dumb things I said in high school. I don't know. That's just not a life I live. I do not live the woe is me lifestyle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint my audience. I am not as self-pitied as you thought I was. But that's just kind of my simple belief on that particular part of our current culture. But let's be real, culture is ever changing. Like, culture is not a fluid thing. Can we agree on that at least? It's ever changing on what people think of it and what people react to it. What? What? Where is he? Alright guys, I'll be right back. My stomach is acting up. I am back. Sorry about that. My stomach, like I said, things haven't been the best. Wasn't the best stomach relaxing I've had today. The hell? Like I said, I've been a little off lately. But still going to impress myself. There we go. There we go. This sucks. There we go. There we go. Alright, not doing bad. Looked scary for a second, but I'll survive. But yeah, that's been a little off. I wish I wasn't off. I wish I was on track, damn it. Unfortunately, things are the way they are, right? Alright, let's go. Seems like we have another fight on our hands. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, I would say this might be a far more ridiculous situation. It's darkless even. It is a King Log theme. Go. Alright, boom. Ma ha ha ha. There we go. Can't get out of that. Unfortunately, I knew I could escape. There we go. I board them. Good. Damn you, die! Go. Yeah, killed all the Mughals. More than them all. There's a pile of bodies and Mughals. That's the funny point. Now tell me that's the end if you want to live. Wait. I throw it off the protector. That's what Dark Knights do. If we don't give you strength enough to protect her, duty and honor, I'll tell you what you need, Kupo. I'm not going to sing. I don't have the energy for that today, guys. Well, here you are, go on now, say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by a master. That you came to my defense because you believe that that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believe it make you stronger, because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you call somebody a Beth, how you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me. I've done. I have done for my mother and my father and for my master, and most of all, me. I have been honest with you, nor myself, and for that I'm sorry. I will stand for you in this coming trial, but what happens after will be your decision. Good, that's a promise. Well, bastards had us fooled, eh? Same deal with Miss Borax. I mean, really now, love? That's what I need to harness the abyss. I mean, I suppose there's something to be said about caring deeply for your charge. No, I would not give those kids a silver credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still, I'm glad I had come to have understanding for the soul. We should return. The hour of time draws close. Oh, come on, Raquel. Go back to our main quest for now. Try sneak a couple levels up there to finish up the Dark Knight. Do do do. Do do. I do feel a little bad for my brother actually because he keeps trying to talk about the game with me, and I just haven't been playing recently. And I don't think it's fun out of the game. It's more of a I just having a hard time figuring out what I want to do with things. I guess it happens when you become funny. You become ridiculously introspective and you think too much, right? Oh, I found the ether cord. That's so far away, it's not even an issue. Do, do, do. They all have this very similar motifs. I wonder what they're doing for this fake language. That's actually a topic that has always intrigued me, is fake languages used in video games and other media and how they make those things work. I don't know, I think that's an interesting thing to think about.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me. I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn! Then the spirit that answered me.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelger, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The history of fake languages in video games. That's a video idea. I wonder how far. I wonder if somebody actually made Elven Trovis. Like, I know Klingon. I do know Klingon was a thing. I feel like it would be a rabbit hole that would go deep.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Drovanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
So the Dragonsong War is supposedly with
I have
intent
not come this
on
far
ending?
only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
So Nidhogg's vengeance is to make sure the war never ends? I think that's what I understand. Alright. Da 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 da. How does this consider your party? Alright, let's see what we have next with us then. Things may be bleak, but they're not desperate yet.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr.
Hey, just a second, guys. My phone's going off.
But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
I'm back, guys. I'm
The tale
back.
of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears. You speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with two Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible? But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Oh yeah, Alpha Knight is like, man, Ishgard sucks.
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Where's it? I get to go for a little more, I think. Two. Alright, fight some dragons. I can fight some dragons. Boom. Nice. Alright. Going east. Am I getting any closer? A little bit. Hey, a little bit ain't bad. I think we were both stuck for a second. It happens. Just gonna ignore this bugger for now. And that bugger. Go. Just stay out of its eyesight, man. I'm a bloody genius. There we go. Time to fight some more dragons. Boom. Boom. More victory. Alright, keep getting closer. To the north now. I see. You want me to go up. Oh, I found it. Look at that. Alright, we're done with you for coins now. Nice. Go. Go. Nice. Boom. There we go, more dragon slayed. Hell yeah. There's gonna be a bunch of death and destruction in our wake. That's just how we do. As humans. Death and destruction? That's just how we do. As people. Alright, it's time. What's your plan? We just killed like a handful of dragons.
Is that it?
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Which was Master Garland? I'm sorry, I'm forgetting who's who. Oh, Sid! Ah. Well, why say Garland? I have to go back here, and I will hand in the Dark Knight quest while I'm there as well. Then continue the storyline. Alright, just need to get 2 levels. That probably won't take long at all. Given that big purse. Wow, 2 classes at level 60. I keep going. I go into the manual. Ah, the hill of thorns. How goes the final go? Where I trust. It's just a sad calling, you say? Then say no more. Well, not as annoying as like the uh, the older games. Still a lot of backtracking and such, right? I do laugh that the trope I'm now hearing the complaint about Final Fantasy 16 is MMO like side quests, and I'm like, and the description can describe any game side quest. Like, it's a weak ass excuse. Like this, I don't think the side quests are that great for what I played so far, but that's using that as a reason why quote unquote it's bad. Feels kind of weak, man. Do. Alright, just going to use Ethernet saw to just kind of do that. Boom! Look at my speed run techniques. Truly, that'll be my next speedrunning MMOs. That just sounds painful, honestly. I know you do things with dungeons and all, but I'm thinking like playing the game from beginning to end, speedrun style.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
I'm getting a lot of voice acting right now.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, You need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Oh! Haven't seen you in a while.
What's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
He's alive. We know that.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Alright, and I possibly could get a level from that. Oh, look at that! I know this game so well! Oh, Waking Sands have been there for a while. Two left. Why do we still go back to the Waking Sands? Hasn't this place been like compromised or something?
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Nah. Of course.
I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Uldar!
I think I'm going to call it here, guys. Yeah, I'll call it here for today. Did a bit more than I expected. But I don't feel very high energy, so I'm going to call it here for today. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.